No BS.
Is the time your favorite time of the week? But not for the Raiders, Chargers, or Chiefs. So grab your brews and your fantasy league. We got that blue and orange blood that you bleed. The most loyal fans there ever could be. We are that mile high Broncos country.
Orange Weekly. Fans, brews, and Broncos news.
Hello again, Broncos country.
Really excited to chop up some Broncos with you all this week.
Bourbon, Broncos, and no BS.
Is the time your favorite time of the week? But not for the Raiders, Chargers, or Chiefs. So grab your brews and your fantasy league. We got that blue and orange blood that you bleed. The most loyal fans there ever could be. We are that mile high Broncos country.
Orange Weekly. Fans, brews, and Broncos news. What is up, Broncos country? Welcome to another edition of the Halftime Hash. It is not quite halftime yet, but the score is Chargers 10, Broncos 10, and the Broncos will receive the ball to start the second half. My name is Kev Dan. I am glad you are here with me today. Start posting your comments, start posting your questions. I want to break down everything that we saw in the first half. A lot of good, some bad. It's a close game and a lot of things to talk about there. So I'm going to go ahead and call out. Let's see. We got Russell back in shotgun throwing. Oh, and incomplete pass. 50 seconds left, bringing up second and 10. Call out some of the people we have here so far. Allison Sessions, how you doing? Good to see you here. Drayton, Justin and Dan and Rob. Paul Tuck, how you doing? Paul, haven't seen you in a while. Over in England. International here at Orange Weekly, if you guys didn't know. Glad to see you here, bud. Dan, Rob, again, yeah, glad to see you guys here. Okay, second and 10. We got Russ back in the shotgun again. I can't tell who the running back is next to him. Two wide receivers out on the far side. Stepping up into the pocket. Big throw down the field. Wide open Hamler. He has it. Timeout. No timeouts. 40 seconds left. Running down the field. Come on. 35 seconds. That was a big pass. I didn't see where they got it. Down at the 28-yard line. 27 seconds. First and 10 from the shotgun throw over to Judy. Out first down. right around the 18-yard line, but that's another first down, 22 seconds left to go. Yeah, Rob, I am getting some gray here, man. That's very true. It's the stress from the Broncos. So let's see, 22 seconds. Timeout Chargers. Okay, let me get to some of your comments here, guys. Okay. Yeah, so Allison, it's not halftime yet. I just figured I'd start. Since I started the video a little early, I figured I'd sit here and maybe call some of the plays as we get ready for halftime. Hey, hit that share button for me, guys. If you haven't done so already, hit like, hit share, hit subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And I'll pull up that stuff for you guys later on as well.
47-yard reception, 10-yard reception on a 20-yard line.
Yeah, I have the game at 47 yards, though. That was the big one. Okay. 47-yarder to KJ Hamler. I mean, that was a dime. He was wide open, but that throw and the protection that Wilson had in the pocket was absolutely fantastic. So great job. Mathis is doing an amazing job. You know what, Drayton? I was not going to expect to see a comment like this. I was expecting a lot of people to be super angry, super frustrated at Mathis. I completely agree with you. I think Mathis is doing great. Look, two of those, the first two pass interference penalties, yeah, probably. But let's see what we got here. We got from the 18-yard line, 22 seconds, 1st and 10, Wilson and shotgun. Looks like bringing 5 from the Chargers, throw into the end zone. Nobody there. Trying to go for Judy. Flag on the play, probably holding and coming back. But could be roughing the passer. I'm not sure. It looked like Wilson got hit. But we'll see. He is walking backwards, though. Roughing the passer. Okay, so there's another 15 yards. Wow, 17 seconds. Guys, this is the Chargers. The Chargers are going to Charger. Here you go. And this is what I was going to talk about was, I was going to wait to see how the Chargers were going to Charger. Definitely hit Wilson low in the knees. He looks to be okay, obviously, but that puts it 1st and goal with 17 seconds left. Broncos, no timeouts. Chargers, 2 timeouts if they wanted to, but inside the 10. Trying to see here at the 9-yard line. So have a couple chances to go for the end zone. Empty backfield. Wilson in the back there. Moving out to his right. Thrown to the end zone. Incomplete pass. 12 seconds. 2nd and goal. Okay. Let's see. Justin, stupid penalties are costing us. Yes, a lot of stupid penalties, and that still seems to be the problem there. Look, this is our second drive of the second quarter. The first one was that 3 and out we had, which great defense by the Chargers. I'll give them credit for that. But this whole second quarter has been nothing but the Chargers. So defense has to find a way to do something. Otherwise, they're going to be worn out by the fourth quarter, and that's going to get ugly really fast. Let's see. Tom Brady sucks as ref zero correct flags called. Yeah, look, we're not going to fire Hackett, man. We're not even going to go there way too early. It's only week 6. Rob, let's go Broncos. Throw to the end zone, incomplete again. 3rd and goal, 7 seconds left. One more chance for the end zone, I'd say, before we settle for the field goal. As long as it's right there, you have to throw into the end zone, though. Otherwise, if you land in bounds, you have no timeouts, and that'll be it. Yeah, I'm not sure what Wilson was upset there, though. It looks like Judy might have ran the wrong route, or they were on the same page or something, which, here you go. Okay, Wilson in the backfield again in shotgun. You got 2 receivers out to the right there, stepping up into the pocket, throwing over number 80, Dolchich. So 4th and goal, we'll settle for the field goal. 5 seconds left. That'll take us into halftime, 13-10, which is better than I thought we would be, to be honest with you, both when we started this game and just on this drive alone. So some really big plays from Russell Wilson. I want to bring up some stats here. Bear with me. Did not have this up beforehand, guys. Let's see. Okay, box score for us so far. Wilson is 12 of 17. He had 3 or 4. Let's see, and that field goal is good. 13-10 at half, officially. 3 of those incomplete passes were right there at the end, but Wilson is 12 for 17, 173 yards, averaging 10.2. And yeah, that's looking great. Justin Herbert on the other side, 17 for 24, 120 yards, only averaging 5 yards per pass. Still wondering what that injury is, his rib injury is doing to him. We have seen Latavius Murray a couple times out there and a couple passes and one rush attempt. Melvin Gordon has only rushed 3 times, though. Look, guys, we only have 5 rush attempts to our 17 pass attempts. So definitely a shootout this game. They're not holding back. I think they know that we're going to have to rely on Russell Wilson a whole lot more with Javonte Williams out. So, okay, get to some of your comments, guys. Let's see. Drayton, yeah, Mathis is doing great. BS calls. I think the first 2 were, look, you could have gone either way, but I'm not surprised that they were called, to be honest with you. That third one, definitely crap. So Mathis is doing great. Remember, guys, Mathis is in for Caden Stearns this week. Definitely missing Stearns for sure. Dana was, dude, all I can say is try to go in Wilson's shoes and throw a touchdown in the red zone yourself. It's tough. Man. I know I couldn't do it. So no, Daniel, I'm sorry. I'm done. We don't want ripping. You don't pay a quarterback $250 million to play your backup. So not happening. Let's see. Justin, damn, if Russ would have caught Hamler's stride, it would have been another. Yeah, it was. Look, he did step into the pocket. The pocket was collapsing, so he got the ball off literally at the last second. Look, it would have been great if he had another half a second to get the ball just a little bit further downfield. But he got the ball out exactly when he needed to. So that was great. No, Dan, we're not playing ripping. Drayton, Wilson looks better. Need to settle down here in the second half. Try to dial up some Hamler or Sun 50-50 balls. Yeah, I'd like to see us get some more run game going as well. Look, you see what the Chargers did. They just totally dominated the second quarter. I don't know what the second drive of that second quarter was, but the first one they said was 15 plays. We had 2 drives that second quarter, the 3 and out, and then there with a minute and some change left, and which we got down the field because of Russell Wilson's arm. So look, I think it's time to start. This is the best Wilson has looked all season. I know it's 10-10, guys, or it's 13-10. But Wilson has looked great. Look, you saw it on the TV. Maybe you guys didn't if you're not able to watch or something, but Wilson was 10 for 10 in the first quarter, and that's the first time he's done that in his career. So, look, maybe we're seeing some maybe we're seeing some progress. Okay. Hey, Drayton, thanks, man. Matheson for Darby. I don't know why I misspoke. Thanks for checking me here. Yeah, Hamler had to readjust on that big 45-ish yard catch. But again, pocket was collapsing. Wilson got the ball out right when he needed to, pretty much. Clayton with the blank comment. I know what that means. Good, sir. Thank you very much for the stars. Appreciate your support. Hey, guys, you don't have to donate anything to us. If you do, we definitely appreciate it. But you just hitting that share button is huge enough help for us. So if you can go through, make sure you hit the share button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll pull up some of the information for us later on as well. But Clayton says, even guys, yeah, right there, man. Let's ride Broncos country. I like it. So far, so good. Hey, look, we're going to lead. Broncos get get the ball back in the second half. So let's see what we can do. Shane, how you doing, man? Disappointed couldn't get a touchdown before half with how we got the ball down. Yeah, but it's one of those things. You're running out of time. You don't have the chance or the opportunity to check down or throw the ball anywhere other than the end zone because you have no timeouts left. So the defense knows you are throwing into the end zone. That means everything between the line of scrimmage and the end zone itself is the goal line. You don't really have, you're going to cover, but really your focus is on the end zone itself. And the quarterback is going to make sure that the ball goes where it's safe, it's not interceptable, so that the worst case you could get the field goal, so it's a time where you play things very, very safe. You don't want a guy going down in bounds. You don't want the ball getting intercepted because then you're losing at least a field goal going into halftime. So look, it was disappointing. Yes. I think we played it very well. Yeah, I do. Look, it wasn't like we were about to throw an interception. all that stuff, guys. So yeah, Clayton right here. Wilson is doing great. Love to see it. We need more of that. But yes, we definitely need more ground and pound. We need to control the clock going into the second half. Andrew Workman, good to see you, man. How you doing? Titan situation sure is interesting. Look, Dulcich, some blocking issues in the first half there, but definitely some awesome receptions. I mean, first touchdown was him. So on a big catch, and man, he got going. So good to see that from him. He definitely needs to work on the blocking, though. Drain, I'm in Georgia watching ESPN. I see doing a couple minutes behind y'all. I'm watching on my phone as well, so I'm not sure if that's maybe the distance or what. I don't know, but that's kind of why I'm kind of where I'm at. Clayton 10-day stretch, I think, is showing we're getting it together little by little, and this is where I'm saying let's get to the bye week, guys. Let's see what this team can do after the bye. Like I'm starting to get excited because I've said since mid offseason we're gonna have to wait until November. Well, we're 2 weeks away from November, and I'm about to eat my words. Whether the Broncos suck or the Broncos are really good, we'll find out here, and that's going to be a big indicator of what this team is capable of moving forward. Now, all the injuries. Hey, I'm going to throw out some crap to the announcers, to the ESPN network. They went on and on and on this huge deal about all the injuries to the poor Chargers and how they're so injured. You didn't talk about all the injuries we've had. What the hell kind of crap is that? Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. They very kind of bull crap anyway. Clayton, more stars. Thank you very much. James, unless someone is wide open before the goal line. Exactly. Unless it's like clear as day that this guy can catch the ball and get in the end zone, you're not going to risk it, because if they go down on the half-yard line with 2 seconds left, you're done. There's no timeouts left. So, yeah, James, exactly. Browning's looking really good. I've seen a lot of good things from him. The pass rush is there. Jerry Jeudy looking really good. Mathis is obviously the weak point. I would expect you to see a whole lot more throws to Mathis. And so what are we going to do on our side to adjust for that? Because I would fully expect that is 50% of the time, Justin Herbert is going to throw in the direction of Mathis. You're going to have to find a way to do something to help him out, because otherwise it's going to be a very long second half. Look, we're still working on it. Andrew, you're right there. Judy and Russ not in sync. They're still learning, guys. They're still learning, it's getting there. The fact that Wilson went 10 for 10 when before tonight, we had the second most drops in the NFL. Wilson had the 5th worst completion rate in the NFL. And he went out there in the first quarter and went 10 for 10. And then you look what he did, especially on that. Well, you can't say what he did on that first drive in the second quarter because we went 3 and out. But the second drive in the second quarter, near the end of the half there, we drove down the field looking really good. So, look, they're getting there. They're developing. Let's see. You're going to be in Denver next month, man. Yeah. Hey, hit us up, Shane. Send us a message on our Facebook, and we'll see what we can do. Dan, defense was really good in the second half. Sucks blowing a 2-score lead. So let's see. Well, yeah, but let's see what we can do in the second half. It'll be interesting to see what these guys do, and we're going to have to make some adjustments because the Chargers are going to. The Chargers are going to be looking heavily at Mathis, and you've got to find a way. Otherwise, it's going to be pass interference. I think the refs already have their hands on the flag. They see that ball get thrown to Mathis, and they are already hand on the flag before that ball even gets to the receiver. So we'll see, man. I like where we're at. As long as we can go out there, start the second half strong, that's going to be a huge indicator for the second half in terms of how it goes. Neil, how you doing, man? Glad to see you guys. Neil, Natalie, glad you're here. Broncos 2023, and then maybe I'll run in 2024. We'll see. No promises yet. Clayton, I think Chubb and Browning get 2 extra sacks half this. Dude, we're getting the pressure there. I'd love to see it. Guys, keep the comments coming in. I'm going to pull up all of the content we have here at Orange Weekly for you guys to review while I keep going down some more of your comments here. But just remember, we have a ton of content. Tonight's special post-game show is normally the Orange Weekly After Dark show, but we're going to turn it into the Orange Weekly After Dark / post-game show. You get to hear my lovely speaking voice again, so stand by for that. As soon as the game's over, come back here. We'll be live to break down everything that happened, maybe pull up some of the post-game press conferences and stuff. We'll see. James, I need to believe 27 somewhere else, 3 PI from him. Yeah. That third one again, I don't know. But hey, I'm going to hand this over because I need a drink. I brought this drink and I haven't had a sip from it in a while. Jared, how you doing, good sir?
What is going on? How we holding up?
Good. Hey, I'm going to take a drink here, pop my headphones in. I'll let you take some of these comments over and we can try and catch up.
All right. Yeah, let's do this. Liking the Dulcich. Yeah. Hey, that, you know what? I love the touchdown. I also love the attempt to try to get back to him at the very end. I do love it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Paul. Thank you for watching from England, I believe, Paul, you're from.
Yes.
Let's see. Love the hat, Kev. Yep. Loving that all orange. Holding out hope. We still got a lot of ways to go. Rob says we have millions on the IR. They can kiss it. We do have a lot of on the IR.
But Jerry, wasn't I right? They went on and on about how injured the Chargers are, but they like barely mentioned how messed up the Broncos are.
Not once. It's okay.
I
I get it. LA's a bigger, like, you know what? I'll take it. We're up 13. Hey, we're up 13-10 at half. If we could keep this up. Hey, I'll be honest. Like, I'm going to give you my input, and this is why I jumped on. The end of the half, because, you know, everyone's given a lot of Hackett. They're giving Hackett a lot of bullshit for the last couple of weeks. The way he handled the end of the half and the way that we got that down and scored and took the timeouts with 1 minute left for them to kick the field goal and then drove down to kick a field goal at the end. We could have scored a touchdown. Hats off to Hackett to end that half. Let's see if we could do it the same in the second half.
Now, I want to ask you back. So forget how the half ended. Back when there was that iffy third down pass completion the Chargers had that they could have challenged. Were you upset that Hackett didn't challenge that at the time?
I don't think he had enough time to look at it, or, you know, because the guys.
I was glad
all
he
he's
didn't
listening.
challenge it.
I mean, at the end of the game, at the end of the half, I was, because we had the timeouts to use. But
Yeah, that's why I asked, like, at the time.
yeah, in the back of my head, you know, you have the guys in the headsets that are supposed to be upstairs telling you whether or not it's close enough to review or not close enough to review, because that really could. It was close, and if it might have gone the other way, but at the time, in the split second, they only have a couple seconds to make those.
Exactly.
So,
anyway,
sorry, I'm gonna hit some of these. Clayton cut down the penalties. Yeah. Oh, 100%. Oh, for sure. On both sides. Luckily, the efficient crew is also working for us. That passer or that roughing the passer was. Thanks, guys. Matt's is working hard. Hey, I do think there's a couple pass interferences that I don't think was his fault. The one that he got beat hard, he got beat deep, and he recovered. Guys. And this is coming from a high school level, not from a professional level. If you're beat that bad, take the pass interference, right? Like if he was beat
Otherwise,
by
it's a
3
touchdown.
strides, and he took the pass interference. I'm okay. It wasn't a touchdown. Couple of shit penalty pass interference on Mathis. Yeah, we just talked about that. Starting to gel on offense. Clayton, I'll make sure Aylin knows that you mentioned the gelling piece. Number 10, yeah, Judy playing pretty well. Love it when that happens. Clayton, thanks for the stars. Always really appreciate that.
Games coming back on, so let me prioritize some of these later posts. First off, again, Neil, Natalie, thanks for joining us here. Team Visor is here. Clayton with some more stars. Also, we got Maricela with a good donation of stars here. So
Appreciate
thank you
it,
very
sweet.
much, Maricela. Andrew with some stars as well. Thank you very much. And I think that's the big look. If you could say one thing, Jared, and guys, I'm sorry I didn't get to hear all your comments. Again, we'll be here Orange Weekly After Dark / post game show tonight. Make sure you join us live here, iTunes or Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. But if you could pick one thing for the team to do the second half, what is it, man?
Stay consistent on offense.
I like it.
I think the offense, we talked about the offensive gelling. I think we probably, if it wasn't for the time, we probably could have gotten to the end zone in that at the very end. Keep driving the ball, get the ball into the end zone. Keep getting those deep shots. I think he was 3 for 3 on deep shots right now. So let's keep getting those deep shots and keep taking advantage of that. And I think we have this game, man. I really do. And I'm hoping for it. We're up 13-10. We get the ball back to start the second half, and we're ready to roll. I'm not going to say it because last time I said it, we lost, so I'm not going to do it. But we're ready to roll.
Don't say it.
And we're going to do this thing.
Awesome. Okay, kick went into the end zone. Broncos will pick it up on the 25-yard line. Guys, again, I'll see you here at the end of the game for Orange Weekly After Dark. Jared, thanks for hopping on. Maybe I'll see you here after the game as well. But otherwise, guys, Go Broncos. Take care. And Jared, as always,
Go Broncos.
Take care.